Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here, Thursday the 1st of March. Welcome to spring. Meteorologically speaking, winter is over and this is the first day of spring, and it's not too bad a day actually across the country at the moment. High pressure bringing some good spells of sunshine, although it has been really foggy in some places this morning, and the fog only just starting to lift. Once again, thanks for watching the forecast. The site's kept free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen. So if you see an advert you like, as always, click on it, go through to the advertiser. That's what generates revenue for us and shows the advertiser you're interested in what they're doing. Okay then, what I want to show you this morning, first of all, this is the GFS Ensemble model. This is from the site that you're on now. Go to the top of the page. If you click on New Weather Charts, and then if you scroll down a little bit down the left hand side here, you'll come to GFS Ensemble. Click on MSLP, which means mean sea level pressure, and you'll get that chart. This is the analysis for midnight last night. Now I want you to ignore the white lines for now, those are isobars, but what I want you to do is to look at the coloured lines here. This is the 500 millibar flow, and where the lines are close together is where we've got the jet stream. And what I want to show you is, look here, the jet stream is buckled around towards the east of the state, going to the northwest of the British Isles. We've got a big ridge here in the upper flow too. Now these go on in 12-hour steps, so watch what happens. Watch this trough. This is this U shape here in those colours. Watch as that passes eastwards as we head into the weekend, but just look what happens behind it. We get another flow of southwesterly winds which builds in the ridge once again, and so after a brief spell of low pressure, high pressure becomes re-established, but it can't just get itself across the whole of the British Isles. That's because that trough that goes through us during the weekend gets cut off across Eastern Europe and extends a trough towards the British Isles. Now the effect of this is likely to be that it'll bring colder conditions across east of England, the Midlands and southern England during the latter part of the weekend and early next week, which could reduce temperatures considerably, although we're not going into winter by any means, but it might just bring down temperatures and make it feel quite cool for a time, before during the week we find the ridge building in from the west all the time, although you'll notice that it's getting pushed away south. Look, here's the jet stream developing again. See those colours close together there? See how that develops again into the 9th, 10th of March, blows through the country, and so conditions overall, as I've been predicting for the last few weeks, looking like turning more unsettled into the middle part of March. So how does that translate into rainfall there? Well, again, if you stay on the same site, click on rain under the GFS Ensemble, you'll get presented with this. This is the rainfall and pressure prediction in 12-hour steps. The time is up the top right hand corner here. Here's today. Look, here's today's front coming south through Scotland, but here's the area of high pressure that we have across the rest of the country. Now through tonight into tomorrow, high pressure is still in control, so a fine day for Friday for most, and dry too. And then into Saturday, fronts push their way eastwards, taking cloud and outbreaks of rain with them, most of it focused around the north and also around the western coast of the country. Into Sunday, so we see bits and pieces of rain around, rather cloudy conditions, but it's now that we see low pressure starting to develop across the northern parts of Germany into Monday. That brings in a colder north to northeasterly flow and reduces temperatures across the east and the south of England, with some bits and pieces of rain around across the south of the country as well. That cold northeasterly flow stays with us into Monday and into the early part of Tuesday. But by Tuesday we're seeing some more persistent rain coming into northern and western Scotland and Western Ireland, that bringing in the milder weather as it comes through. And then through next week, while we find outbreaks of rain towards the north and the west, bits and pieces though are going to be affecting more southern parts of the country. And then as we head into next weekend, well, an overall more unsettled look to things, still not drastically unsettled and still only limited amounts of rainfall in the south. I think northern and western areas are likely to see more. Eastern and southern areas tending to stay dry with some sunny spells at times, and that really does take us through into the middle part of March. And notice that pressure is still up at 1020 millibars across the south of the country, even into the 15th of March and up into the 16th of March as well. We've still got this area of high pressure with rain and cloud affecting northern and western Scotland and the north and west of Ireland. Now if we look at the total precipitation chart, where is it that which chart is I want to show you? That one there. This is the total precipitation from midnight last night until midnight on the 9th of March. So that is next Friday, and these are the rainfall totals that are expected. The British Isles under here, look, and you can see how we're in these sort of lightish bluish colours. So The prediction is that between 5 and 10 millimetres of rain falling in the next week across eastern and southern parts of the country. Can't help thinking that's overdone a little bit. Probably most of it coming through Sunday night to Monday. I would have thought more 2 to 5 here. But you'll notice how again most of the rainfall across northern and western Scotland, northern and western Ireland, with 20 millimetres plus in these areas. And again, look down in the Mediterranean. This is where the unsettled stuff is at the moment. This is basically our rain. This is 2 and 3 inches worth of rain across eastern parts of Italy and the western parts of the former Yugoslavia. And again unsettled northern and eastern parts of Turkey. This running down here into parts of Syria and coming down into Israel. Some very, very wet conditions down in the southeastern portions of Europe. So you can see there that it's not the fact that the rain has completely disappeared from Europe, it's that it's been displaced into different places. And also, just one quick other chart to show you. This is the, where are we? Which one did I want to show you? This is the chart that I wanted to show you. It's the North Atlantic Oscillation from Ryan Maury's site. And notice how that over the next few days bounces around normal territory. This indicating that the westerly flow across the Atlantic is not going to be drastically strong. And it's this that really keeps southern parts of the country in dry conditions and focuses the rain up towards the north. So all this is backing up these ideas that the south tending to stay dry through the next 2 to 3 weeks. Yes, 2 to 5 mil, but really not that much. But northern and western areas tending to see most in the way of rain. Hope that's been useful for you. Once again, thanks for watching. As always, it's the adverts that keep the site free of charge. So if you see an advert you like, click on it and go through to the advertiser. Please tell your friends and colleagues about the site too. And once again, thanks for watching and keep the sun shining.